The only way to conquer fear is to just go through it. Believe you've got it.
What kind of movies do you enjoy watching? Do you connect with the struggles that every young adult goes through when they come of age? Have you struggled against bias and society to get what you've always wanted? Are you a skateboarding enthusiast? If your answer to any of the above questions is yes, then the movie Skater Girl is made just for you. Set to come out to Netflix in June 2021 is the incredibly exciting coming-of-age Hindi movie. Today, we're going to be talking about the movie, telling you everything you need to know about Skater Girl, including the plot, cast, trailer, and Netflix release date. Before we go any further, why don't you click on the like button and subscribe to this channel for many more videos like this. The movie Skater Girl is an upcoming Indian-American Netflix original movie that centers on a coming-of-age sports enthusiast. The drama movie was directed by Manjari Makhijani, who is also the movie's co-writer. Manjari wrote the movie alongside her sister, Vinati Makhijani. The movie production was handled by Skate Park Films and Mac Productions. When released, Skater Girl will be the 7th Indian Netflix original movie to land in 2021 and the 6th Hindi original of the year. Skater Girl is set to be released on Netflix on Friday, June 11th, 2021. The movie plot surrounds a teenager named Prerna who lives in the rural state Rajasthan in India. Prerna is introduced to skateboarding by a 30-something British Indian woman who introduced skateboarding to her village. Prerna soon fell in love with the sport and would fight for her freedom to skateboard. She found herself competing against all odds to follow her dream to become a skateboarder and compete in the national championships. The coming-of-age story made an impact on the lives of the people of Rajasthan even before the production of the movie was completed. The trailer of Skater Girl, released by Netflix, shows a highly inspirational movie that seems like a lot of fun. The upcoming movie is a must-see for everyone who enjoys uplifting stories. The trailer opens with an inspirational quote narrated by Prerna: "The only way to conquer fear is to go through it. Believe you got it." The entire movie spoke of Prerna's passion and courage, which sparked after an incident involving the girl, a London executive called Jessica, and some mud. The fateful encounter presents skateboards to Prerna and all the children of her village, starting a small youth revolution as the budding adults begin to fight for the right to express themselves through skating. The adults in the movie saw skateboarding as nothing but a dangerous activity. The trailer offers a glimpse into the movie, showing the struggle between Prerna and her father, who classifies skateboarding as an activity for boys. The movie speaks of courage, confidence, and the profound impact of making your path. Determined to empower and encourage the kids' newfound passion, Jessica set out on an uphill battle to build the kids their skate park in town. This determination of Jessica's pushed Prerna to make a difficult choice between conforming to society's expectations of her or living out her dream of competing in the national skateboarding championships. The production of the movie, Skater Girl, started sometime in late 2019 in Kempur, a rural village near Udaipur, Rajasthan. Manjari Makhijani and Vinati Makhijani produced the film together with Emmanuel Papas. It is quite interesting to note that the set for Skater Girl officially became the first and largest skate park located in Kempur. The production of the movie wrapped up sometime in the early weeks of 2020. According to the movie's official IMDb page, the runtime for Skater Girl is 107 minutes. The movie is a bilingual film that features both the languages of Hindi and English. The opening scene of Skater Girl shows a teenage girl, Prerna, tugging on a purple rope attached to a rudimentary skateboard made from a slab of wood and scrap metal wheels. She runs along a dusty road laughing and looking back as her little brother sits on the makeshift board gleefully shouting, "Faster, faster!" The joy that Prerna and her brother Ankush feel while skating down the dusty village roads is palpable. They find a little respite from a life of poverty and want. They also find a little bit of freedom from the restrictive social norms while on the skateboard. As soon as Prerna learns how to skate, a great uproar occurs in the village. Even in the face of struggle, confrontations, and demands to quit, Prerna still pushes through to compete in the national championship. The film manages to navigate the struggle between sticking to tradition and following one's passions. As the director, Manjari Makhijani was born and raised in India. She was able to navigate the intricate details that are peculiar to Indian society. Makhijani spent months doing research and visiting rural communities to learn how skateboarding has taken off across the country over the past few years, going as far back as a decade. As a matter of fact, the makeshift boards used in the movie were made by the kids in the village of Kempur, where the story took place. A lot of things like that which were happening on location found their way into the film and added to the richness. Makhijani said, "Skater Girl offers a different reprieve from Hollywood's common habit of painting different faiths and traditions in large, broad, and often inaccurate strokes. A great deal of the time, Hollywood dismisses the nuances in a particular society, and so they end up creating an exaggerated dichotomy between tradition and modern-day life. Those movies fail to show that pop culture can have a place alongside more traditional practices, even if compromises and changes must be made. As both writers are women from India and have international living experience, they automatically understand the cultural differences experiences and have been careful to input that into their writing. It is also reflected in movie directing and production. You could just see that there was respect and a lot of care was taken in the directing and production of Skater Girl. The filmmakers also homed in on the importance of female empowerment to bring change. During the movie, when Jessica and the kids looked for someone who would sponsor and support the construction of a skate park, Maharani, the village matriarch, offered the land needed. This show of support comes after the requests to the powerful men of the town were turned down. Maghera made it a part of the film's message to show how gender disparities can prevent girls, like Prerna, from following their dreams. It also shows how the support of other women can be essential to overcome the obstacles that life throws. It is a classic woman supporting woman's message that is not often passed across in the media today. Women are often set against an unconscious bias that Maghera hopes that by watching Skater Girl, viewers will become more aware of. She hopes that viewers of Skater Girl gain some inspiration and hope to get out of their comfort zone and challenge the status quo. Both on screen and behind the camera, the movie ensured that every group was properly represented. Over half of the leadership roles for the movie went to women, and over 350 locals played a part in one way or the other. The locals were involved in the movie production in several ways, including building the real-life skate park or by playing a role on screen. By creating diversity and representation behind the screen, the narrative the movie was trying to pass across came alive in the movie in a huge way. Even those who cannot relate to the Indian culture will be able to relate with the skateboarding culture and the disdain that many communities have for skateboarders, who are viewed as nothing but a nuisance. In the movie, once several kids got their hands on their skateboards, the locals banned the sport. They claimed it was too noisy and bothersome, also saying that it might prevent the kids from focusing on their studies. While it took them a while, the kids were finally able to break through to the adults, showing them the joy they got from skating. While the reason why skateboarding took off in India is still unknown, there is no doubt that it has helped several communities break through the caste system and social barriers. During the research phase, the filmmakers spoke to several skaters who explained to them that the no-rules sport afforded them freedom and helped them forget about their worries. Armed with the insight from actual skaters, the writers were able to work those revelations into the movie to illustrate how a desire for that sense of belonging, purpose, and control Prerna to fearlessly push against the status quo to work towards her dream of competing. Overall, the movie is one for change and one for a good cause. It is a hopeful and inspiring story created to tell its viewers that they can do anything they set their minds to. Rachel Saanchita Gupta, in her debut performance, brought to life the role of Prerna. The veteran actor Waheeda Rehman played the matriarch Maharani. The other cast members in the movie include Amy Maghera, who played the role of Jessica, and Shafin Patel, who played the role of Ankush, Prerna's brother. Eric, played by Jonathan Redwin, Swati Das played the role of Shanti Bill, and Ramesh Bill was portrayed by Ambrish Saxena. Vikram G was played by Ankit Yadava, and Dari was portrayed by Kamlesh Gill. Here are several things you should know about the movie Skater Girl. 1. Manraji Maghera made her debut feature with this tribal set film which she wrote, directed, and produced. It is also the debut performance of Rachel Saanchita Gupta, who played the role of Prerna. 2. The movie was formally set to be released in 2020, when its trailer was released on May 14th. It gained a major fan base globally. The trailer unveiled itself with a saying, "The only way to conquer fear is to go through it. Believe, you got it." 3. During the production of the movie, the location site, Rajasthan, gained its first and India's largest skate park in Kanpur. 4. Maghera admitted in a conversation with The Telegraph that the storyline is so unconventional in India. There are, however, several skate communities in India that are thriving. Number 5. Filming of the movie began far back in 2019. It was previously titled Desert Dolphin. The production of Skater Girl began under that former title. Well, there you have it. Those are the things you need to know about the upcoming movie Skater Girl. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up for more videos like this. Bye guys!